Greetings and welcome back to our Elder King CK3 series, where last time we took the Imperial City, not the Imperial Isle. We did two separate little excursions, as it were, and when we took the Imperial Isle, we did take also this bit, and I don't want to deal with any of that at the moment, and I think it's better storytelling if we just take the city, and then we branch out to conquering the rest of the Isle at a later date. Unless I can actually just take the isle itself and not the whole thing. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, just did a quick little test. It's because he doesn't have the duchies that he also has over here. He just has straight up the Imperial Isle. He hasn't formed the Duchy of, Nickel. Which he should have, I want to say. What is the Duchy of Nickel? Oh, yeah, no. So he should form that at some point, hopefully. Unfortunately, he has this. I don't think he will, actually. Well, we'll worry about that later. In the meantime, we have the White Gold Tower and the Imperial City, and our future Dragonborn is the plan of Vader, follower albino genius, which we got incredibly lucky with what he was born as, the ritual. Those born under the signs are said to be able to sense the shifting of the sun, the moon, and the stars. You know what? That actually kind of fits the plan we're going for him, so alright. In the meantime, we go for a restraint, so I can get to know thyself, and now we need to choose a new lifestyle. Get a small health boost. Hopefully live as long as we can. I mean, yeah, Das is fine and everything, but who knows how long he's gonna last. So, Vader. The issue is, I want to educate him in the magically stuff. And in order for that, we did form our religion of the Exalted Ones. And Magnus worship. So I just need to find someone who would be a good educator in the magical arts. If we reform the Men-of-Tor, we get rid of Mountaineers for the Sorceress, right? Where is it? Sorcerer Kings, there we go. And there wasn't any others. I know I keep looking, but I just can't never remember any of the traditions for, like, any mod, really, so. Attuned to Magica. Guardians. That seems to be the same as the Sorcerer Kings. So I think that's fine if we just stick with Sorcerer Kings. Hardy. Life is just a joke. Mendicant Mystics. Ritualized Friendship. Could be a good one. Warrior Culture. Your government is tribal. I don't think so. We'll take a quick look. I just want to double check. And I'm trying to think what would be also a good one. Imperial Legacy, Imperial Scion, Stalwart Defenders, Brute Strength. Is there like another one that's just 3,000 that we could get? Monogamous. That'd be helpful. Water Rituals? No. BCN, Life Menders. Alright. You know what? We'll just wait on that. Maybe Vader will reform it. We only have 6,000 anyway. I kind of want to take a look at all the others, which are like 10,000. So, at least it's all like normal. It's just plains. It's not like not the worst or bad terrains, except forest and the Arboreum, which obviously makes sense. Hills, plains. Farmlands, floodplains. Man, the floodplains are actually going to be pretty good. Farmlands, desert, taiga. Alright. Well, either way, we should be good. Court priest. I guess Elred, because Marshal. Chancellor, actually. Of the arena district. Oh, yeah, nope. I need to revoke. Because I can revoke all of these people, right? Limited Crown Authority. Totally forgot. There we go. Now I can revoke. So then... Yep. Revoke. That's us. That's... Oh, wait, no. Oh. L. Reed. Court Priest and Champion, yeah. Lord Calvario. Revoke. Elven Gardens. You know what? You're all in your... Most of you are all actually pretty elderly. Go enjoy your retirements. Brunok. No. Revoke. And I think that's everything, right? We can't hold any of the cities. Which is unfortunate. Unless... Which one was it again? Just so I remember for the future. Never mind. I thought the city keepers would allow us to actually hold cities. It did not say that, so... Renounce status as imperial subjects. Whoa, what? Vassals of this culture do not consider differing faith or cultures. Can adopt the imperial legacy. Yeah. Now that we are free of imperial rule, it's high time we cast off the stain of being their subjects. No. Because... I'm not gonna convert. We're not gonna renounce our status, because... Yeah, I want to keep the Imperial Scions, the hell. And then if we wanted to, we could, basically become part of the Alessia dynasty, which was Alessia. But we're gonna obviously create our own. Alright, with that said, though, I gotta... Yeah, wrong type of holding. Can we change our government type? How do we change our government type if we can? Just so I know. Alright, it would have to be in the decisions, which we didn't have any, so that's fine. Any situations? Ground Council, Morrowind, no. Alright. In the meantime, just dish out the stuff. Beep, beep, beep. Noble of our culture. Oh, actually, I should have been giving out the stuff that are part of ours. Yeah. The arena. No, forebear. Oh, I can't give it to you? No, I can. I don't know why I didn't before. And then, there are Arboreum. And Kania. There. We have our vassals. We're all good. We're losing money. Disband. At least we have a bunch of cash. There we go. We can start a legend. Pilgrim of the World. The Exalted Ones victorious. Keepers of the Exalted Holy Site. Of the Exalted Holy Site. I guess I shouldn't have called ourselves the. But oh well. But these are all holy legends. Well, I can't really afford it at the moment. And we're near the end of our life, as it were. Alright, assign. Assign. We'll assign a DOS, sure. Donald. Oh. Never mind. I guess Inge. There. Now with all of that settled, we're gonna be losing a little bit of cash, but that's fine, that's fine. If I can, like, switch something here to make more cash. Mansions, wooden barracks, wall towers. What would be a good one? I want to build windmills and water mills, but I don't think we can because we don't have that. Innovation. Speaking of which, innovations before anything. What are we focusing on? Block printing? Nah. A Master's Field. Can build Master's Field. I don't know. Unlocks the ability to build Academy holdings. Unlocks all Empire of Men Academy buildings. Alright, you know what? We'll go for it for now and see what that gives us. Oh, yeah. We're over our man-at-arms limit now. That's probably why we're losing a bunch of cash, huh? Alright, well. What if we decrease it to 5? We'll lose a little bit of men, but we'll still be good. In the meantime, spearmen and skirmishers, heavy infantry. We're gonna station you guys right there. Alright, with that said, now we can actually do something. Increase county control, and we're actually gonna be making a little bit of money. Now, we're gonna demand payment. Always good to have a little extra cash. And create an accolade. Vanguard. Contender. Dang, he can actually make a lot. Who would be the next Kaiser? But nah, we'll make it a DOS. Yeah, there we go. Vanguard and Valiant to help with our heavy infantry and army damage. First of the battle line. No, no, no. You shall be called the Blackhorns. There we go. Create accolade. Nice, nice, nice. That should help a little bit. Now, we need, what, 5 years? Right? In 5 years. So in 5 years, we can declare war and try to get the rest of the Imperial Isles and whatnot. I don't know exactly what, so let me just start getting claims just in case. We need a personal physician. Kazrin. And we need a good tutor, so Kazrin. And I think that's it for now that we'll employ. Hey, at least it actually changed our faith as well. So there's that at the very least. No available spouse, that's fine. We're 78 years old. I don't think we'll be having any more kids. Man, if you guys were even better, I would have made you, you know, court priest, but you guys aren't that great. Alright, but we do need to make sure we are still going strong. At least we're actually making money. Once we take all the Imperial Isle itself, then we can start focusing more. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Vader, before I forget. Alright, I need to find a good wizard for you. So let's see here. Relation. Inside. Supreme Magus. Okay. Vanus Galarian, who I recall from Elder Scrolls lore as being pretty good there. Also, High Kin Lady here. Vanus Galarian, do you have any awards? If I offered you a award, you would accept. Well, there's Vanus Galarian is one. We're gonna mark him as interest. He won't come to our court naturally. No, I don't want to murder him. Well, 75, he could almost. If we befriended him, he might actually join. So we'll do that and see what happens. I don't know why he'd want to be friends with us, but you never know, right? In the meantime, what's the next one? Nope, that's magical immortal. What is the friggin' one down below? Manamarco, you are it, right? No, you're a Supreme Magus. There we go. Master Mage. Master Mage. Some of all skills. Kin Lord Korihun. I mean, he's, I don't think he would with the Zealous there, but always nice to take a quick look. Magical Lifespan. Abner Tharn. Oh, snap! We can just invite him to court? We have Vanus Galarian in our court, people. The first Archmage, as far as I recall. Sorry, Durinth. What do we got? It's gonna cost us. Yeah. There we go. Now you can do stuff. Arcane support to study magic. Well then, Vanus Galarian, now you can educate Vader. And he can become a student of Magicka. And hopefully, you know, become a great mage like you. In order to facilitate his rise to being the Dragonborn. Now, Vanus Galarian, that's Abner Tharn. He's also an erudite oracle, so this is a side trait. Alright, just making sure. I couldn't remember if this was a side trait or not, so we need to make sure that because Vader is going to be the future emperor, as it were. I think Marshall is probably going to be the best, you know, facilitate everything. And, you know, a little callback to, you know, Talos and Tiber Septim and everything. I'm pretty sure he probably would have been, you know, a marshal. But, I guess we can wait and see what he'll do and become. Or lean to, I should say. But, with that, has it been 5 years yet? No, because I think we gotta be 80 for that. 4 years. It hasn't even been 1. Alright. See, there we go. All the Imperial Isle shall be mine. There. Now we can just straight up just take all this and leave him with all that jazz. I don't care about this stuff at the moment. Vito, you can create the Barony of Nickel or the Duchy of Nickel and do all that. Need 212 gold for it. How much gold do you got? There. Like me a little bit more. Create the duchy and do something for yourself. Because you are interesting. I think your brother is slightly better. 1 year younger, but 66336 versus 17632. And then Adelia 26233. Ferrerio Valerius, huh? Keep an eye out on you. Break your sword upon our friendship. And we also have the Tharns. Celia Tharn has died. Disappeared without a trace. Unfortunate. Humilio, though. I want to make sure the Tharns are around. Abner Tharn is a pretty interesting character, so... He was also a potential candidate to be our grandson's educator, but... I didn't like the arrogant and deceitful. That's not a good combination, in my opinion. There. Now we're friends with Vanus Galarian. Now it makes sense why he joined our court. He's just interested in the fact that Men-of-Tor has taken the Imperial City. He traveled here and then found himself like in good old custodian Darth. So much so that, yes, he shall take take our grandson as his ward and educate him in the ways of magic. There we go. Something was going on with the OBS there. Didn't even know Galarian was going to get his own friggin' event. Distinguished visitor graces our court. Vanus Galarian, a figure of unparalleled achievement. His life's odyssey began as Trectus. Trectus or Trectus? A serf on a minor noble's estate. Marked by his early passion for knowledge, against all odds he escaped the clutches of a repressive lord. Eventually finding solace with a troupe of itinerant performers. The fates then led him to Alinor, where he survived a near-fatal journey before fatally crossing paths with a soothsayer named Heliand. Heliand recognized the latent genius within the young Trectus and guided him to the Isles of Artaeum. Here, under the tutelage of Magister Lachesis, he was reborn as Vanus Galarian, the very first Archmagister of the Mages Guild. Today, we have the honor of welcoming this iconic figure to our court, where his presence enriches our realm with the wisdom of a lifetime's journey, even though he's not the, Archmagister yet. We'll grab the Arcane University and make him the first Archmage. Follow through with that as a gift. We have the duchy, but I want to make sure I have the individual counties as well. All right, get 300 learning experience. Magic, or 100 each. Yeah. Grab that. He's already part of our court, so I don't need to... There. Know thyself, so we can always be prepared. I don't need to lose 500 gold to invite him to our court, since he is our... Oh. Damn. I was talking about Abner Tharn. There he goes. Damn. Alright, well. Sorry, Abner. Is there any other interesting people who we can get little events for if we invite them to our court? I'm assuming Abner actually probably would have gotten this one. I was going to see if I get him, but guess that's not going to happen. Oh. And I can... maybe. Get rid of some of these guys. Clearada. It's the only one still alive of that. Oh, wait. No. We still have Leona. Leona's doing well. Personal physician to Baron Benunius. And Clearada's still got his kids. Kiss, Kumui, and Baron Kelkson of Redmane. So our grandchild over here is in... Really? Huh. I don't think that was correct, but whatever. Ah, we got a nickname here. The Wayfarer. They call you Custodian Darth, the Wayfarer. Spectacular, is it not? You are possessing an insatiable wanderlust and a penchant for exploring Tamriel's hidden corners. That speaks of your endless curiosity and a deep connection to the journeys of life. I can get used to the name. Actually, I was actually going to give myself a nickname and nickname myself the Bastion. Darth the Bastion. Because we are the bastion of our faith, the bastion of, you know, the Men-of-Tor of our culture. The last wall, as it were. So, I thought that was would have been a pretty good nickname, but the Wayfarer is also a pretty good one as well. Let me know if you guys like the Bastion or Wayfarer, because I can just give myself that one. If needed, if you like that one a little bit more. And hey, we're doing, pretty well. He's still being the Guardian. Good, good, good. Meantime, low rabbit's paws, low durability. 38 gold, yeah, sure, why not? And, you know, let's... What is the Architect? Wait. Do we not have that? What do we have? Oh, the Piety. 42 years? You know, let's pay 50 gold to repair that. Monthly prestige plus 20%. What is your monthly prestige? Kind of want to get started on giving him prestige. So let's see here. Gut Wrencher. Messenger's Diary. Could give him the brooch, the rabbit's paw, and the book. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm just curious. Still 0.2, huh? Alright, well, whatever. Inventory. Unequip. Yeah, there we go. Since I think we're gonna be at the end of our life pretty soon, might as well start getting Vader up and at it, right? And is there anything else I want to give him? Nah. We'll keep the Architect drawing. And we'll keep our armor, of course. Alright. Oh, I totally forgot that we were a novice evoker. I think I gave myself that trait because it was like, maybe we'll focus on maybe doing some magic as Darth. So I guess I could have educated Vader. But, oh well. Too late now. Don't want to take him away from Venice if we're going to kick the bucket at some point. I mean, our health is still fine, and we have Know Thyself, so I guess we could plan for it, but, Hey, would you look at that? Vader has become bossy, huh? So I guess martial education is gonna be good for him. I guess, carefree. Might as well do that. So he can become a battle mage in the future is what I'm hoping for. But in the meantime, I think we're just kind of waiting for our truces to end. What do we got? 21 more months? Wow, that went by fast. Oh no. Our firstborn son, Clerada Basilius, died. He drank himself to death. Damn. That is a shame. Well, at least we still have Baron Klexen here and Kiss Kamui. Decalos Rosentian. Man, just straight up losing the family names, huh? And we lost our Chancellor. Yeah, Drinith, you can do that. I already took you away from being the court mage. You can be our Chancellor. Alright, well, we've gotten... Ooh, did not even see that this place took. Alright, you know what, let's declare war here. For the Protectorate of the Imperial Isle. No, we already have a personal claim on it. For custodianship of the Arcanorum. And we'll... Our claims are just straight up the Conqueror. Let's just test this out, because I'm just curious on that. This only costs 22. We'll just declare war with that way. Never mind. Alright, first things first. Adas, you're in charge. And actually... you guys can split up. We'll be in charge of this one, and Adas. Time for you to earn your stripes, as it were. Alright. Oh, I guess we can head to his capital. Oh, wait. Someone cast a hostile spell on me? Daedra running rampant. Oh, shit. And we also have another grandkid? Alessia, huh? Alright, well, we have Vader here. Let's name you... You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna be that mean. We'll name you... You know what? Let's name you Malik. Well, unfortunately, we had a spell cast on us, so that's not going to be great. Exiled Anuel followers. Oh, Imgans. This is kind of, I don't know, Solovanu. Imgo created the faith revere Anuel. Are we gonna repeat with Maruk? Cannot accommodate you. Why? Well, why can't I just say you're more than welcome here, but not change the faith? That doesn't make sense to me. Because I would have welcomed them, but I'm not gonna change the faith. I'm not gonna have. I mean, I guess I could have just had Elreed just, you know, convert the faith, I suppose, but still. Alright, you gotta have some warriors around here. Alright, well, Adas has done a little bit there and actually won a battle. And we've taken, the Arcanorum. Next, though, disband. We need to focus on the others. Speaking of which, how you guys coming? 6, 9, 4, 6, 11, 4, 12, 8, 4, 6. Vito, you're actually becoming pretty decent, but I can declare war on you now. Alright, and he has taken the Duchy of Nickel, so if I conquer the Duchy, I just take all this, right? Do the Border Wars policy lock to the conditional join? Any liege may join. Alright, well that'll be for next time. So, I want you guys to give me some advice here. If you guys want to, well, not some advice. If you guys just want to, give me advice, go right ahead. I think next time we shall take the rest of the Imperial Isle, and then we'll just make our way for when we're, basically Vader, I guess. Or Das. Das might drink himself to death, though. Who knows? So, I'll be honest, that's why I was trying to get him to maybe die in battle. Didn't work out, but who knows, right? Maybe next time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave any comments down below. And, yeah. Leave a like if you like. Leave a dislike if you dislike. But tell me why. And I shall see you all later.